Hello. So today we're going to be painting a landscape. So we're going to start out with just a dark blue at the top of your canvas, board, whatever you're painting. We're painting the back of a desk. So just a dark blue, make a nice block. I would say about 2 or 3 inches thick, just so that we have enough room for the other 3 colors that have to go there. In this clip, I take forever to paint this, but I do speed up. Okay, so then next up is the red. This block should be a little bit bigger than the blue. Make sure to blend the blue and the red so you get a purple, so it's not harsh lines. And then when you add the orange, make it a little smaller than the red, but maybe about the same size as the blue. Again, make sure to blend the red and the orange. And then you're going to add yellow for all the way down from that orange to the bottom of the canvas. Again, make sure to blend between the orange and the yellow. You can go back and relayer colors because it's just acrylic paint, and we will, in the description, say what brand and what colors we used. Well, I used for this. So next up, I used a palette knife to get the shapes, like the angles of the mountains. I did 4 mountains, and then I went with a paintbrush and made the full mountain, redefined all the edges, and made the points at the top nice. I did this with a light gray. And then once I did the entire outline of the mountains, I go in with some darker grays. I think I used 3 different bottles of gray and probably 5 different shades because I mixed some. And a lot of, like, the darker grays should be wherever your moon is going to be, whether it's in the left or right, you can choose. If it's in the right, you want darker colors on the left side of your mountain. And if it's on the left, you want it on the right side of the mountain. Always put some darker ones on the bottom to create shadow and depth. So here I'm just filling in the mountains and adding my darker grays. Takes me a while, but definitely worth spending time on because the mountains are like the main focus of this piece. The way I did these shadows is I either did lines or I did dots. So I kind of did big dots at the bottom and then a lot of lines through where I kind of wanted there to be a shadow, like the mountains were being a little separated, and then also on the left side to create the shadows. Of course, like I've said shadows a million times, but I then took some white paint and I'm doing some highlights where I just took my finger and kind of smudged it on the right side, because that's where my moon's going to be. But if your moon's on the left, do it on the left. I also added stars. I did that when we kind of took a break from filming, so I just splattered some white paint pretty fast on the blue and red area. Now I'm adding clouds. I'm adding clouds right across the mountain, all the way from the left of the canvas to the right, and also I'm adding a moon in the top right-hand corner. Like I said, you could add in the left. I added a cloud in front of the moon, and originally I had the moon being this bright white, but I changed it, dimmed it down a little where it's this pale yellow, and then I added some other clouds in the red and blue area, and then I'm adding some trees and rocks and a waterfall to kind of the center area of the mountain. And then this is when I peeled off the tape from around the desk, which I recommend using painter's tape if you're painting something so you don't get paint all over everything.